What up, word? It's your boy Sporty Black checking in again, man. Shout out to the notification squad. We in the building. Today we still talking about this rap beef, man. It's really got the hip hop game in my eyes at a fun place right now. You know, Eminem had this, MGK, Joe Budden, and a lot of other people. So we know MGK dissed them back with a diss track. So then Joe Budden, he went on his podcast and basically he just let everybody know, how he really feel about Shady, being on the label and how he mismanaged Slaughterhouse and everything like that. He basically just went on in on Eminem and told Eminem, he said, I ain't gonna diss you right now because the diss you dish me with was weak. But if you dish me with something that's not a monetary gain involved, then I will rip your head off because I feel like I've been better than you for the last decade. He said Eminem don't really rap with no substance. He just rhyme a bunch of words together. He went on and on and on and on and on about, his time on Shady, on records, the Slaughterhouse crew and all this and that. So then you had Cricket Eye. He came and he spoke his truth and he pretty much, stood with Eminem on the situation. But just take a listen to him.
I'm sorry, y'all. When Joe did his revival criticism, you know what I'm saying? See, I knew something that the public didn't know. I knew that there was something there that Joe had an issue with the label and M already. So when I heard the criticism, I knew Joe kind of crossed the line. You see what I'm saying? But I didn't want to expose that. I just took the shots while people was like, oh, you over there caping for Shady. He speaking his mind. No, listen, I know Joe. Joe is very skilled with communication. Very skilled. He would have just said, yo, this ain't for me. I don't like it. If things were good at Shady in his mind. But there was something else behind that critique. And that was my only thing. We could critique M, J, Pac, Biggie. We could critique their music all day. That's what we do. We talk rap. I don't have no problem with people having an opinion. That's crazy. You can have an opinion. That's fine. Everybody got their own opinion. No problems there. You feel me? But when I saw what he said about M's music, I knew that there was something else there that he might have needed to sit down with M and communicate. Once again, that word, communicate. And that's why I said I disagree with the approach, because you got to separate that. You can't bring hostilities or frustrations or whatever it is into your critique of the man's music. That's not fair. So I'm glad on his podcast today that I listened to, and I enjoyed the podcast. First time listening to it in its entirety. Very entertaining. People thought I was throwing shots. I'm not. Very entertaining podcast. That's why he's doing so well. I'm glad that he admitted that he already felt a certain way about him long time ago. So you bringing them feelings into your critique of the revival, you might not have liked it, true indeed. You might not have liked it. But we all know you kind of went over the line. You know what I'm saying? Especially questioning his integrity, saying, oh, he's using the plight of the black man in America or the Black Lives Matter movement. He's using that to ride a wave. You know what I mean? But once again, if we take a step back, everything he was doing on there was content. You kind of like complaining about content, M, but then saying that he ain't had no content in 10 years. So that's why I disagree. But I'm happy that he admitted that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I freed everybody to tell the truth when I left the group. I feel like as soon as I left the group, I freed everybody to come speak their truth. You know what I'm saying? Because people was zipped up about it. I mean, Communication. So look, let's talk about the contract. Let's talk about the contract. He said he wanted to get out of Shady, and we wasn't listening. Look, Joe. Don't talk to me on your verses on songs like Gone. Don't talk to me through the podcast.
Too good, yo.
Call me. Sit down with me. Break bread with me. Let's talk about it like men. I don't want to be communicated with through music and you disappearing from the text threads and you not responding to phone calls. That's not how I rock, man. Sit down, let's talk. You know what I mean? Communication. Because guess what? If you wanted to get out of the Shady contract, Joe, now I'm talking to Joe. If you wanted to get out of the contract, Joe, all you had to do is sit down and say, yo, I'm not feeling this contract. That's what we do as businessmen. We in a business. All of us signed our names on that agreement. You sit down at the negotiation table with Paul M., Shady staff, Slaughterhouse and Slaughterhouse management, and you say, yo, I'm not feeling this situation. All right, Joe, what's happening? What's good? What's wrong with it? This is what's wrong with it. I'm not feeling it. And then we either try to fix the problems that you're not feeling, or if you don't want to be on there totally, then we figure out how to get to that phase.
So as you can see, man, this shit getting deep. You know what I mean? But all in all, I think it's good for hip hop, man, because we've been so stuck in the mama rap little shit, man, and it ain't really been no real lyrics and balls, you know what I'm saying, in the game. It really ain't been no excitement in the game, really, man. You know what I'm saying? Too much friendly ass shit going on. So I'm here for all the controversy and the battle raps and all that shit. Long as niggas keep it on wax, you know what I mean? Ain't no fighting and shooting and shit. I'm good with it. And all these people right here that's participating, they pretty much some lyricists, man. So they say Eminem, he in the lab right now. He cooking up a response to MGK. And the word is he finna get ready to flame MGK ass. So I'm looking for that. And, I'm pretty sure, well, I'm hoping that he'll, send some shot Joe Budden way again. And if he does give Joe a good verse and give MGK a verse, that'll be a good song. But anyway, then if he do, then how Joe talking, if he keep that same energy, then it seems like we gonna get, a reply from Joe. So this shit, him finna really, really, really get interested, man. So I'm Sporty Black, man. I'm trying to stay up on this shit and keep y'all posting on this shit. But like I say, man, this shit is an exciting time in hip hop for me, man. Y'all jump in the comment section and let me know what y'all think about that whole scenario, man. Make sure you hit that like button and make sure you hit that sub button. I'm out.